Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started. Well, now here's Adriano, quite an enigma.
That probably best describes him. A fabulous natural talent that can be erratic.
Now it's Hullet. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, super find. Looking for options for movement. He's picked his way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That has been slung wide. Played it. Bullish header! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps... Oh, that is asking for trouble! Beckham. Neymar. Now it's Shevchenko. And the pass is intercepted. Rijkaard. Yamal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free. Lovely bit of skill. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Tries to pass it through. Now, can they get him away? And he welcomes... Great chance! Adriano! Oh, just look at it! A finish right from the top draw. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Yeah, OK, it's gone in with the help of the crossbar, but that was merited due to the quality of the strike.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Shevchenko. Yamal is one whose deliveries we all know about.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's looking wide. That's an imaginative pass. Robertson is wide and looking to get onto this. Cannavaro. And they can counter here. Knocks it into space.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out. There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Davids. Oh, good take, and pull it! They've got to be quick to recover this. Yamal. Hullet wins the duel this time. Davids. Robertson. Rijkaard. And he's forced to go back. Not the most convincing of passes. Koundé. Robertson has created one goal already. Sends it crossfield. Yamal. crunching tackle. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Shevchenko picks it up out wide. Davids.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, nice one too, very nice.
Yamal.
Adriano.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the...
Can he finish? And he's straight offside. And they've got rid. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
And it's Robertson. Van de Ven.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Davids. And the half-time whistle goes. How would you review the first half?
Laos really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Lazio can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the... David Beckham! Another picture postcard goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. The second half sparks straight into life. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Well read, nice interception. Davids. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Collar. Look at the space here. And the shot! And he's heaved it away. Tries to play it through.
Laos are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
And this is Adriano. And he was quick to react. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to...
And he's had a hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Beckham has found the net here, of course. Nunez! Chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And the keeper beats it away. Lazio have the chance to go the other way. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, it's played into the area. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. It's not an especially good pass, that.
Well timed, excellent interception. Forwards and with intent. Lazio appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Well,
And the finish!
Nunez looking sharp there. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Adriano, nice control. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's neat. Yeah, they've got that defending done well between them.
Lazio surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Howson spots it and intercepts. And it's Beckham. And no, that was never going to make it. Lazio do have a chance to counter here. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Shot goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Neymar really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
Laos really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to...
Decent chance!
Beckham. That has ended up in no man's land. Valverde.
2 added minutes has been
Koundé
indicated.
is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Now Van de Ven. And we're done. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Laos lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration was weakened and their character, and that's cause for address.
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. That ball looks a good one. He's shifting through the gears here. Van der Ven gets it away.
And Puskas!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Beckham getting this one clear, and it's Rice. He's in plenty of space here.
He rises! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible, and the finish unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking?
Terrific header! We've got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And that should get the job done. Atalanta have the chance to go the other way. Nunez,
Big header!
he's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Now it's Darwin. Beckham. Passing is crisp and sharp, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, that's beautifully weighted.
Oh, big chance! Puskas! Goal! Atalanta! And again they hit the front.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Beckham. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Puskas. He has found the way through. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nunez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Darwin is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem...
And Shevchenko! Oh, it's come off the upright. And one more try!
Oh, that is rather wayward.
Laos really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Puskas. Now it's Rice. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Thinks about...
Climbs up big! And he's found the net! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Puskás showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Messi. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Foden. Pass is just off target. Vardio. Spread neatly. He's found a way through. Now it's Van Basten. Beckham. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Shevchenko. And that could set him on his way. They've got a corner here. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. This is their second corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now that's a lovely...
Nunez! Has another go! Worth a try, but not this time.
Nunez cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Now it's Van Basten. Messi running with the ball. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And the first 45 minutes are up. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Terrific half. 4 goals split evenly. Beautifully set up for the second period to follow.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 17.
And so we're off again.
Numero 8.
Laos are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And that's going to be a booking. Robertson. Looking for the run. Garnacho. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Rice, who's set up 1 goal so far. Nicked it back promptly. Now it's Foden. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Foden unable to make it happen for all his... That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask. Yeah, he might have been looking for a gap there, Peter, but he couldn't find it.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now it's Hullet. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's surging through. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And it's Xabi Alonso. He's on it, can he get away?
Takes a shot!
Garnacho. Can he get on the end of this? So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And this is Van Basten. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Garnacho. Robertson could try cutting inside here.
Shoots! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Messi. It's played through for him. And this just the goal kick.
Can he finish? There's a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 12.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
Shot a goal! And he hits the net! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah,
Asa! Goal! Atalanta!
And the comeback is complete!
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Atalanta get themselves into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Atalanta looking to pass their way through.
Chance, surely! Oh, crossbar!
Beckham. Oh, this looks promising. Got to make this count. Hullet has it out wide and in space. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So there's going to be another change here. Mbappe getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
In comes the corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And he's there to clear it. And this is Bale.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Serginho promptly onto that, and that is that. Lofted upfield.
Oh, great chance!
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity.
That is some save from Khan! Chance! It's in! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, now they've saved themselves. You can really sense a change in the whole atmosphere here. It's going to be pretty manic from now to the final whistle.
And Hullet! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it!
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet. Laos can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh, smashing header!
Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
That has ended up in no man's land. Engages and forces him off the ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, that pass isn't the best. Looking for options for movement. Oh, the chip pass hasn't...
Shapes to shoot!
No, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
And he's intervened well there. And that's it. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Your reflections then, Jim?
Laos can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them.